Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Captain Bailey's Adventures, and today we're going to talk about uh, a movie that I just watched the other night, so it's still fresh in my mind, and it is crazy. It's from back in 2017 that it was made. I can't believe, I think it was direct to video or direct to digital, whatever. Now you can watch this if you get Amazon Prime. So Amazon is showing this, Prime TV, so it's on there, you can watch it. It's called Residue 2017, and it's like a B movie, but it's a B horror sci-fi. Movie. It's like it's crazy out there. It's like a cross between David Cronenberg, whatever, Cronenberg's Naked Lunch, and Don Coscarelli's John Dies at the End. It has more elements of John Dies at the End, I actually think, because it's like trippy. You don't know what's going on. It's like crazy. It's got an ancient book, like you don't know where this book come from, and I don't believe in the movie that it does describe or how it came to be or why they're doing this, but it's an interesting film, interesting horror, sci-fi, whatever. I mean, it's like it's got elements of Lovecraft in it, I guess, with the book and tentacles and things, and like it's like this Necronomicon is like. And the movie's called Residue, so like when the guy opens up the book, it's got like this gooey black ichor stuff, and it's like it's hard to explain. You guys just gotta watch this film. It's whacked. It's like so weird and good that you gotta like you literally. I think you gotta watch it twice just to really grasp what the hell is going on. I mean, it's just so I don't want to spoil it if you guys haven't seen this film. The only two notable characters that I know in it that are in it is the smoking man from the X Files, uh, Matthew Matthew B something or other. I forget his real name. Matthew B something, and the trash can man from Stephen King's The Stand, or he was from I Shrunk the Kids. I mean, the guy's been in everything. He's like really, really skinny, really gaunt actor. What the hell his name is too? I'm recording on my phone, so I can't go on there on IMDb and look it up. But regardless, I'll play the trailer. The trailer's probably playing around my head somewhere right now, and hopefully I can do that when I edit this. And then I'll play the whole trailer at the end of this, so you guys can check it out. But yeah, it's really good. I mean, like it's about this private eye. He gets a job, and he winds up going down this path where he's got to deliver a package, and then the package happens to be this book. And well, that's when it gets tricky, because he opens up the box, and then he winds up getting stuck, reading this book. And the only way, basically, the premise of the film is the only way to get through. It's tainted, so it's like you're cursed. Once you open up the book, you gotta finish it, because that's when all like the trippy stuff starts happening. You start seeing visions. You don't know if it's night or day. Like you lose your memory. It's about like a monster, and you really just don't understand why the book, like you're cursed until you read the whole thing. If you can get through it, a lot of times. A lot of people that have read the book don't get through it all the way. They either get, and if you stand up, that's one of the cool things. Like you stand up while you're reading the book, these hooks fly around out of nowhere and they freaking like pierce you and kill you. So it's like, right off the bat it says always remain seated when you're reading this, and just weird, man. It's like visions. It's like, it goes into the future a little bit, and then it's like, yeah, it's one of those hard movies, but it's like it's got me and Hugo on edge, like because we haven't seen something this good in a while since John Dies at the End. Like John, if you've never seen Don Coscarelli's John Dies at the End, I recommend you see that too, because that's really awesome too. It's like this drug called the soy sauce, and when you take this, mystical drug, that's hard to get, or when you do it's like the ultimate high, but it's like, the soy sauce, you don't choose the soy sauce chooses you. And that's kind of the same premise with this, like the book. You don't always, choose to read the book. The book chooses for you to be either part of it and part of its story. So it's like you can become, and so when the next person reads the book, you will be part of this narrative. It's crazy. So, yeah, so that's what this guy does, and he wants to get stuck in it, and his daughter gets a part of it. and it's all over the place, and and you really don't understand why this book is being passed around. There's one guy that's gotten through it, which is the Smoking Man from the X-Files, and he's passing this book around and doing testing with it, and you don't understand really, even at the end, he passes off the book to another guy who became part of the story, helped this guy, and this guy in turn, the main character, helps the guy that at the end of the movie picks up the book, and then basically now you know that the future that you saw at the beginning of the movie melds with what happens throughout the story. If you get what I'm saying. I know it's crazy. And then basically the main character helps the guy that you see in the beginning finish his story without or changing his story, because something happens to him and his ending doesn't go too well, so then therefore he can change it. There's a way for him to change it. And that's the way it ends, and it's just, and the Smoking Man just leaves, and you just don't understand why. What is the premise of this book, and why it's going around and changing hands. But I do suggest you guys check out Residue. If you're a horror fan and you're into weird stuff, it's a good one. It's a good one. It's on my A list. I give this one an A because it is good, and it's worth even rewatching a couple times. I mean, it's that good. It's that good. I don't know what else to say about it. So, check out Residue, and until we do it again, my friends, stay tuned for the next movie review, beer review, pipe review, whatever. Till we do it again, remember, let's set sail.
How did this all start? I guess you need to know how I ended up with the book.
Mr. Luke Harding. My partners and I have a little test. Our friend Gary Hung has passed this test, so now we need to deliver to him his prize. I can't stress this enough. Gary himself has to be the one who opens it. Did you by chance open the book?
Well, yeah.
That would explain things from my end. Just remember, all this shit started the moment you opened that book. Your only escape is to reach the ending. Everyone has a dark side.